behalf of Pack4Food and the clusters Flanders Food, Vil, Catalysti and Sim, I would like to welcome you to the introduction of the roadmap food packaging of the future. This is an overview. I would like to give a quick introduction of who we are and who are the participating strategic clusters, and then give you an overview of the roadmap, why is this important, and a quick overview of the work packages. Pack4Food is actually a non-profit organization that started off as a spin-off from the University of Ghent. Today we represent about 70 private companies, and we work together with universities and independent research organizations to bring innovation with the companies. We do that via research, starting and doing projects, giving customized training and advice to their daily chores, but also provide a network and write publications. This is a quick overview of some of our members, and as you can see, we have members across the value chain as well, retailers, food producers, as equipment suppliers. You can find everything on our website. We do this project together with other strategic clusters because we want this to be a project that goes across the whole value chain, going from packaging manufacturers to converters, food processors, retailers, distributors, and at the end consumers and recycling organizations. So Flanders Food is a cluster that concentrates on innovation in the agro and food industry. Vil is the Flemish Institution for Logistics and concentrates on packaging and logistics. Catalysti is a cluster that concentrates on sustainable chemicals and plastics. And Sim, Strategic Innovation Materials, concentrates on new packaging materials or materials in general. So all these clusters together represent the most important partners in the industry in Belgium. The roadmap food packaging of the future. Why is this important? Many of the reasons we have heard already yesterday. We have the climate changes and the growing population, so we cannot afford to have any food losses or waste anymore. On top, we live in an omni-channel world with growing prosperity, so consumers ask more personalization and smart packaging to be seduced. We have IoT Industry 4.0, so this digitalization in every single segment, as well packaging and packaging processes. And last but not least, the circular economy. Sustainability is very a hot topic today. It's very important. So all food packaging needs to be circular by 2030. So that means that food packaging is increasingly important, and the three current old P's like preserve, protect and promote are still very important and being further developed as we speak. But on top of that, we need to add extra functionalities to the packaging and the processes, which can trace, authenticate, inform, add value, and secure and reduce waste of the packaging. It's a lot of extra functions that add extra value to the packaging and the packaging processes, and is of course today a source of new innovation trajectories. So the goal of this roadmap, we have a feasibility study that will lead to this roadmap, is to find a mutual strategy and vision of the food packaging of the future with 2030 as an end goal. This is subsidized by the Flemish government and 13 participating companies. And we want to come to that mutual strategy and vision, and out of that identify future research projects that will lead to that vision and strategy. And of course already do matchmaking of companies that offer technology and want to apply it in their packaging or processes. a quick overview of the work packages. We started in September last year, and it will end in September. It's a one-year project. The first two work packages was about finding out what is today the latest state-of-the-art technologies, and also collect the ideas, the challenges, and the needs of the companies. We did that through brainstorming meetings, and out of that we got three themes. We got circular packaging, of course, but also active and intelligent packaging, personalized packaging, and also packaging and logistic processes as the three most important themes to which we will identify the innovation trajectories based on the challenges linked to those three themes. Of course, there is a kind of mutual ground that links all of them together, but that's how we made a kind of split. In work packet 3 and 4, I've put here now August, it should be September, but July and August are mainly holiday months, but it will end in September. We will design and refine the roadmap. How do we do that? We also ask feedback. We have soundboards with about 10 universities and independent organizations. On top of that, we have a steering group, which are the participating companies and the governmental organizations. And once it's refined and designed, we will still ask for feedback also in maybe what we could call non-competitive companies that also have a strong link with packaging and packaging processes, like, for instance, pharma, pet food, etc., to give input on this roadmap, because we strongly believe that there will be a spillover of the technologies or the projects that come out of it to other industries. Afterwards, we want to implement it and really foster cross-sectoral cooperation. We expect the results and expectations that will come out of the roadmap is that we will have innovation trajectories with projects coming out of it on the short, medium, and long term. Short term, within 1 year after the roadmap has ended, that's really already applying available technology with the companies who have a direct need to apply these technologies for their needs, and be a partner in that and foster the collaboration. Later, medium term, up to 3 years after this roadmap, we really want to see new partnerships in this, which start up new in research projects, and even connection with international initiatives and organizations that could have a link with this roadmap. And long term, so after 3 years, we want really to have the Flemish companies have a pioneering role to incorporate technologies from other companies, or really initiate new projects with them to improve their packaging or processes for their food business. So we thought that this European Photonics Roadshow on new technologies for the agro and food business would be a great opportunity to introduce this roadmap to you, because we really want to foster potential international collaborations, cross-sectoral collaborations on the innovation projects that will flow out of this. If you would be interested, please don't hesitate to take up contact with me or with Pack4Food, and we see how we can be of help or where we can help each other. Thank you very much.